What you doing, Lance? Hey guys, sorry, I just took a drink and it got stuck in my throat. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Uh, Sorry I haven't been on for a little bit. I've been trying to get pieces. As you know, as we're building this set, we're coming across missing pieces and different challenges like that. Um, so I have to stop and in order the new pieces. And unfortunately, I don't know what pieces we're out of until I get to that piece. Um, I know a lot of people say you can go through it and check each piece. Uh, I am. I'm just building it along the way, I guess you could say. So let's change our view and go to the bigger one here. So we have the glove that we made, which is pretty sweet. So the Infinity Gauntlet glove for the Hulkbuster, or for the Hulk, really. And we have his left and right leg. And now we're working on, it appears to be the chest, right? So that's where we left off. And we left off on page 35. So we have our stickers. Oh, let me get my other table. Sorry. Okay, this is a challenge here. There we go. All right, so we have our sticker sheet, and we only have a few stickers left. So, which is good. They're nice. They're not bad. And of course, if you have any questions, fire away. Eventually, we'll get to them. So, I'm now using some earbuds, and we'll see how that works, and see how the mic works on that. My regular mic kind of died on me, and so it took me a while to figure out that it was the mic and not everything other things about it. But Mouse, you just came in, so my cat is bitching about. Excuse me, guys. My cat's bitching about wanting to go outside. It's just in the mountains. It always says it's going to storm and rarely does it. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, we left off on page 35. So we are, I don't know, through the book, I guess. Any of the episodes, it's a long build. And I would say tedious, and sometimes it feels that way, but actually I kind of like it. It's similar to the Megabot Enterprise that I built. That one took me 4 days, but that's when I had my shop. And so I could work on it while I'm at my shop and stuff like that. So that was 4 or 5 straight days of just 8 hours a day building it, and it came together. This one I've spent way more time on. The way it's broken down, when you start building it, it's pretty different the way that they do it. They show the way the flat pieces on the tabletop and snap on top of those. And of course, that's just crazy, right? I found it takes about 40 minutes per page, just because you spend a lot of time hunting for pieces, and then we come across so many pieces that are missing. Um, and when I say so many, all it takes is a couple, and if you don't have anything to replace that with, you have to search out those pieces and wait for them to come in. So I've done that. The big popular piece that I seem to be missing, and I'm glad I bought extra, are the wings, the two knob wings, the left and the right. So I've already missed whenever I come across that build, seem to be missing, so I'm glad I bought a few extra, actually quite a few extra. So, and they're great pieces to have, and I love the color. So the dark red, brick red, whatever they want to call it. But let's continue on. We are on action step 37 of group 3, not bag 3, but group 3, which was, I think, 5 bags. I'm not sure. I don't recall. But let's see what we can do and get started on that. And let the games begin. All right, so let me get our setup here. We'll do the, we'll go for that one right there, I guess. And then we'll swap it over to here. Actually, we'll just keep it on this setup right here so you can see what the heck is going on here. So I'm moving these pieces out of the way, and my cat is driving me crazy. She wants to go back outside. She's an indoor-outdoor cat, which is pretty nice. She's, let me see, she's 12, and I guess after about month 3, how old she was, she stopped using the litter box, and she would go in and out through the dog door because I have 2 dogs that are each, one's a year older, the other one's 2 years older. So we have 14, 13, and 12, and they're all pretty funny. I laugh at them every single day. And then, of course, Mouse, the cat, rules the roost. Wichita, the oldest, he's going blind and deaf. He's but he still loves playing with the ball, you know. And then Shasta, who's 13, you can't tell she's 13. She has, so I had all their teeth done at the same time, right? Each one a different week. And so Wichita's cost $1,600. Shasta was $400. All her teeth were perfect. He said one of the canines would be loose, but yeah, he said it would tighten up. Just be careful. And then Mouse had a couple that were too small to be taken out, so he pulverized. But so they've all eaten the same. So it's talking to the dentist or to the vet. He said it was definitely genetic. That's why Wichita's having a hard time. Even though he's 14 and a Kelpie, he's still older than what they usually go up to. So he's still fighting and kicking in. But anyway, all right, enough about them. Sorry, my cat's just, now she's rubbing all over my legs. She's trying to bribe me, which it works. So I might have to stop here for a second and go let her out. But anyway, let's begin. And we're starting with some gold ones. Now I tried separating these to hopefully make the building, finding the pieces easier. It didn't really have that effect. It did help, but it didn't make anything quicker, I guess. It's easier, it's just not really all that much quicker. So, but anyway, here we are. So start with an 8 peg gold, and I need an 8 peg red. Now we get to some of our grays. Let's see if I got this in here. Yep. So I need 2 of those. Boom. And 1 6 gray brick. 1 3. Oh, 2 3s. So there we go. Oh, that's a 4. Let's find a 3. Hopefully it's in the same block, and it is. So, and if you hear any of the screeching going on in the background, I have my 3D printer going on, and I'll try to get to where I can show you what I'm doing. So I'm making some UForge is what they're called. I don't use the program UForge, but chromophones, and the litho whatever. I haven't done any lithos yet, but I am having a great time doing the chromophanes. I've been doing pictures of my animals and stuff like that. So now with Halloween coming up, I'm doing a lot of the monsters, mostly the Universal Monster stuff. I'm a big Universal Monsters fan. So enough about me. What about you, right? So let's find this. I need 1 of these angle grays. And let's see here. There we go. Yep. Nope. So that's on the outside. We need the inside, which usually means it's in a different container. Maybe not. Maybe I moved them together. So let's see. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Okay. So, like I was explaining, telling you in the book, it shows you to lay it down flat and then to snap the pieces together. So, obviously, it's very tough to do. So we're just going to do it this way. So this will go here. All right. I believe so. Yeah, there we go. Let's get it in there. And see one on the side here. There we go. Okay. So it's an unconventional way to build. So I would say don't do it that way. But sometimes it's a little creaky, and once you finish the section you're working on, it's snug as a rug. So I am impressed. I mean, other than to replacing the pieces that are missing and stuff like that, that's a little pain in the butt. But I'm kind of digging the build. It's solid as a rock once you get the sections together. So I kind of love that. And let's move on to 38. So it looks like we're building onto this. All right, two of those, one of those. And need a curvy piece. There's a red. See if I can find one of those. There's one right there. Boom. So I need two of those. So it should be in the same container. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I need a red triangle or area. Let's see if I can find that. All right, so it's a three wedge, right? A three peg wedge. Probably in this right here. Oh, no, right here. There we go. And I need four. So it's got it. Usually it's in the same group. Not always, but usually. Yep, there's one. Okay, now I need the four corner pieces. Let's see what we get here. Let's see this one right here. So let's move on to the next one. Yep, mouse is going crazy, so I probably should put her out. All right, so they're here, so let's dig them out. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so I'm either going to sit here and listen to mouse meow the whole time, or I'm not going to. So I'm going to walk over. I think the headset will still stay connected, and I'm going to let her out real quick. Easy peasy. She hangs out in the backyard, so I got a big backyard. I rent a house here in a small mountain town, and it's not cheap rent for sure, but I have a nice fenced backyard that's big, and then on the other side of that, I have a creek. It's more of a watering thing. It has flow to it, but not real fast. So the guy owns a pasture here, so on both sides of it, it's a big pasture, and just a little ways is a creek. She likes to hang out there at the creek and do her little hunting. So I'm glad she enjoys that. All right, let's see what we got here. Right, so I need two of these, and we put the labels right here on it, like that. Okay, so we got those two. We have this, and apparently they go on the here. on just the one. So here's a weak spot, right? So you only have one peg holding this on, but it won't stay weak for long. The builds are fantastic. They're just unconventional compared to building Legos, right? So this is another company. I don't know the company at all, actually. But so this cost me $89, $69 for the big. It's going to stand about this tall, right? And that's a heck of a lot cheaper than the Legos thing. So uh, that's why it's called the Bricks and Banter Hub, not the Legos and Banter Hub. I do love Legos, of course, but sometimes I want to build something, but not so much that I want to pay $400 to $600 for something. So I'm pretty stoked at this one. It's a challenge for sure, but I still am enjoying it, and the pieces are solid. I can't really complain other than what I wrote. All right, so we have this, those on there. Okay, on here, that. Snap it in place. Oops. All right, so I got the wrong one. This one has the pegs on the bottom. I need the pegs on the top, or on the inside, not on the outside. Let me see. Let's see if we can find one. Yeah, it's that right there. Okay. This on. All right, looks like these go on the outside, like this, which is good. And let's go here. Now, where do these guys go? Did I need 4? It does say 4. Oh, interesting. So, looks like they're here. Yep. So, snap in here. So that's kind of unconventional. I dig it though. I do dig it. It definitely syncs it up. And like I said, so now those pieces that were just barely on there, they're not going anywhere. This is solidly built. So here's that buzzing. Maybe not, since I'm going through my headset or my earbuds, whatever they're called, whatever it is, conduction. And I'm using the mic through it. So hopefully it's coming out. It looks like it is. I haven't heard the final product. I didn't really check because the sound level seemed very, very good. So let's see what happens here. All right, moving on. So that was action step 38. We are on action step 39. And two of these clips. And two of, I don't know what to call these. The peg hinges, maybe. All right, 2 red bricks. And that's probably here. Yep. So 1. 2. Oh, we just need 1 anyway. I'm going to keep that one out. All right, now we need the curves. So I need 1 going one way, 1 going the other. So we have this one and this one now. All right, so not terribly tough. As we get lower in the pieces, it makes our life way better, right? So here we go. You snap on here, hold it down, boom, hold this down. Nice, okay. There. All right, so we have this guy and that one right here. Nice. So that's fantastic. Like I said, I don't know that I've come across that style of build or the way it's used as what I have with doing the unofficial uh, builds, and that's what I kind of love. It gives you, like, if you go to build your own, you have way more uses in your head. Now, granted, Lego might say some of those would be illegal builds, um, and to be honest with you, I'm not such a big fan that that means, oh, I won't ever do it. You know, so here we are. All right, back to step 40. This is where we connect this to it, and we have to find where it is. Okay. So, so I'm not sure if these go up or they go down. We'll see. I might have to turn these snaps around. You can see this piece are going up, and on this side they're going down. So one of them's correct, the other one's not, but we'll get to it. So we have this here, and it goes right across the top here. And so you got to be careful because you'll push other things off, like we did just now almost. So, all right, I know it's like, oh, there we go. Shoot. All right, so we got that back on. So it's tough. It's tough. You can't, you got to be real careful where you grab. Thought I had it, but it's tough here. So let's see. See if we can get this on there. Doesn't want to go. It's close. So what we might have to do on this one, since I can't really get it, I'm just going to take the back pieces off and see if we can snag some of these on here. So, like, I can take this off. Once we get this part aligned, I'm thinking we'll be good. I'll find my tool. There we go. So I'm going to take this off because it looks like that might come off. So this will go here. All right. Now this one, that one will go here. Now let's see if we can get this to align. Okay. Hmm. Okay, that's a little better, a little easier. So it looks like some of these just don't line up. So I might have to just take this whole piece off and do the whole build like that, which is fine. So let's do that. All right. So we got those. We'll just build it that way. Let's see if I can keep this on there. Okay. Goes like that. Okay, there you go. So it'll fit solid. It'll make this all solid. Just it's hard to push on this stuff because it will come right off, right? So, okay, so we got that one. Let's do this other side here. Let me get my trusty knife out. Wedge this off here. Okay, so there we go. We have this next one, and that's going to go right here. All right. Well, let's see. Now that we have these kind of connected, let's see if we can get this to go on there as well. Let's see if we can snap that on there. All right, there we go. So now we can put these back on. Put this one back on. All right, so sometimes that's what you have to do with these to get them to go on because they're such a tight fit. They're not. It's not like you got two small squares that you're having to pop together and it hurts your fingers. It's not that kind of fit I'm talking about. It's just an unconventional way to build it, which sometimes makes it a little bit tougher to put the bigger pieces together, right? But it looks good and it is solid. So, all right. Let's make sure that in there. There we go. No crevices, no openings. Oh, this one here, a little bit there. Okay, so next we're on to action step 41, and let's see where we're going. So we need a red 6 brick. There we go. Right there. And a black 6 brick right here. And 1 3. One black 3 brick. So there we go. Right there. Put that on the way. Let's set those 1 3 1 round circle black right here. Boom. And a hinge. Let's see if we can find that guy. Not in this group here. There we are. Boom. There's that. One of those. I need a 2 peg, which is right here, and a corner piece, which I see. I'll put these in the box here. Boom. I'll keep that there. And 2 of these guys. All right, 1, 2. Now we'll build this up, and so the 2 brick will go right on top of here. Boom. Got the circle going right there. And we have the hinge going out here. And now we have 3 with the corner in. So we have this first piece, which goes here. Now we build this piece over here. All right, this will go on top. Oh, I needed 2 of the 2 squares, so there we go. So here's another one. And that will go here. This will go next to it. And then these go like this. And this piece will fit on top of here, and then this goes here, like that. So now we got it. So just got to look ahead and try to figure out, because the way they show it, it's hard to build that way. So that's really good. The order of things is unconventional. Conventional. All right, so now we're on step 42. We need the boom, and then one red, one, one of those. We need this guy here, and then it looks like a peg, a circle. Now a 4 square, boom, right there. 2 flat. So let's see if we see one of those. They're in here somewhere. Here's one right there. Okay. So let's see what we got. So we're continuing on this. This will go here. This goes right here. So this goes on the end. And the single square goes right there. Alright. And I'm going to need to get my other glasses. So these are my regular reading glasses, but sometimes you can't tell because of the darkness of the printing on exactly where the lines are, so you can see them there. So I have these. These are a little bit stronger. It's like wearing a magnifying glass, but obviously these reading glasses are a little stronger. So we have, this goes right here. Okay, snaps in, looks good. Finishes that out. So it smooths it up. Alright, that looks good. We have the 2 flat here. And now we have the 4 post that goes right there. It's all in, snug, unconventional, but cool, man. Okay, X43, and this will go. This is going to go on top here. Let's see if I can see the orientation. Looks like it goes like this. I got a pretty good glare going on. Okay, so so it goes this way. Two. Alright, so this goes down. Just exactly where. Alright, so that'll go here. And this will go forward out a little bit. Looks like this is going down in here, so. Okay, so this will go right here. I'm taking everything off with it. Ooh, this is tough. Alright, so this piece certainly goes right there. Like that. Okay. Interesting. Looks like it's all in there pretty good. Of course, I keep popping other things off. Let's see if we can get that one back on. Okay. Alright. Got that on. Whew. Alright, I'm assuming now the next piece is going to be this one right here. So that makes sense. And let's let the games begin. So I need one. We need the black. There it is. I need 3. One round. 2 of these corner pieces, which empties this one. Oh, but almost. So set that aside over there. And yeah, we still got some little ways to go. We're almost done with this with group 3. All right, so I've got that, this, these 2. Now I needed 2. How many of those? I need 2 peg. There we go. Plates 1 and 2. And now I need 1 hinge right here. Okay, so we have those pieces there. And now we do our spectacular build. So this goes in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. So we'll go here. We have the double block here. And then we have the cap right there. Okay, everything's on. Number 3. This one goes here. And this will go here. So it's just the opposite of the last one we did. And those will go in. Okay, so with that, there we go. And then so snap this on here. All right, so we got the solid thing, and now we're not quite the great pieces yet. All right, never mind. We have this build now. We need the grates. And this, we need the clip. No, not the. Sorry, not the clip, but the wrench. What are you, wrench? So it was over here, so it's still the piece that we're looking for is over here somewhere. Probably. Alright, so there it is. Right there. Alright, and one red. Let's see if we see the single peg piece. That was that single peg. We need the corner piece, not this one, but the opposite one, which is hopefully this guy. Nope, it's the same. Put these out. Here we go. Yep, so this one here, one of those. Let's see here. And the flat piece. No, none of this in this. None of the rest of it is here. Okay. So let's see. That solid piece. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have this. Now we need, there it is. So that 4 peg banger right there. And then one flat. Let's see if we find the flat pieces. No nub piece. I don't think it's in this one here. So let's see if it's in this one. Yeah. There we are. Good. Just like that. Put these back. Alright. Build this on there. So we have this. This goes here. That one goes there. I have the single peg. Snaps into place here. That first layer. Okay. And then we have this piece that goes here. This finishes off that piece. There we go. And this can go here. This syncs it all together, and of course this goes here. Alright, and now we put it in opposite this. We'll bring this down, put that down. And let's see if we can get this. Alright, so it's on there. I just need to snug it into place. Yep, alright. Oh. Alright. Oh, hey, I've got the wrong piece too. So, which is So we need to swap this one out. It should be the flat piece, not the designer piece. So that's easy enough. So let's snag that piece out. All right. No worries. Easy peasy. So where's the flat piece, right? Nope, that's not one. Thought it was. Let's see what we got. There's one right here. So I'll just snap this into place right here. There we go. Right, we're getting close to the point where I can start dumping out these containers, but not quite there yet. Almost. So like this one only has those few pieces. So I'm emptying that one out. But we are on action step 47. So that's kind of getting me pretty good. It's a little bit tough to read this. So we got one of those, one, two. Now I need these two pieces. So kind of, I don't know what to call those. Flat linters. All right, now I need some. We're getting into the smaller red. Right. So I'm going to pull those out since we have to get through these. And I need two corner pieces, two angle pieces. We'll see if there's any in this. And it doesn't appear so. No worries. So moving on. Get to our next. Do I have any more? Let's see. I don't think there's any in this. Maybe they're in this. Okay, so I just need the corner, the finishing pieces here. And there's definitely one here. Alright, so just the little triangles. Let's see, for some reason that they're in the bigger pieces, which shouldn't be. And they're not. Alright, let's see. So maybe they are in here and I just totally blanked them out. Oh, hey, look at that there. So I need. Oh, you know what? Huh. So the red ones, they're the black ones. So sorry about that. So we got there. Now the corner piece, the 3-peg corner. Okay, they're not in that part right there. Oh, it's not those. Not those. Of course. We're definitely not in this. These are okay. Alright, so I need how many of these guys? 2 of those. So there's 1. 2. Alright. So they're buried. Now 2 of these. 1 and 2. Well, you know what? It's not the squared ones. It's the more flatter ones. So it's not those. Don't think. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it is these. And then 2 of the angle pieces. 1 and 2. Okay. Let's put this bad boy together. Okay, first is first this, and we'll put the thin lanterns on each end. And then the double knobber right in between. And now these angle pieces go facing in. The angle facing in. Let's see here. Do I need chat? Where's my chat down? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I didn't have that up. I do have my other chat up, so it would have been fun. I just have chat. All right, so now we have the part put together, and we flip it over like this. That doesn't make any sense to me. So we got that. Yeah, it is showing something like this, but I don't see how it goes on. Don't, it definitely says flip it over, but it looks like this. So we put these, the corners here to hold that in, and the same, which looks good. Okay, and now the end pieces come on here, like that, and then these finish it up, nice. Okay, all right, a different build. Like I said, they're different. But I dig it. It looks good. Now let's make sure that it goes on. So looks like we turn it around this way, and pieces go on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is right. I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing what went here. So it looks like I'm missing something. So we have that. We got those in. We got this in. It's all looking good. Oh, it's just me. Oh, you know what? I think these need to come out a little bit more. Yeah, that's what these are. All right, so I got to pull these off. They need to come out a little bit more. And this slides in between. So let's see if we can do that. All right, there's one. Now I'm going to try to get to. There's two. All right, so those came off. That's good. So now I needs to go further out. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this though, and it goes in like that. Oh, but this comes across this way. I'm going to put this in first. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes right in the center here. Okay. All right, so it goes like that for sure. It's all in there. Now let's put these pieces in. Yeah. So this would go in this kind of hutch thing. So that goes right there. All right. And now this piece will go right here. So be prepared. like I said, sometimes these instructions just don't really get together, so it makes it tough to see what the deal is. Don't let it bother you. I'll keep popping this guy off here. Like I said, don't let it bother you. Just know that you can go back and take care of it. Let's get this on. There we go. All right, so that's on there, solid. It looks good. Everything looks good. It does look like the pieces that these go up and not down. So we might have to swap it, but I don't want to do it yet until it shows exactly that. Okay, so moving on. Now we're on actually step 48. We need 2 gray snapper pieces, because that's the official word for them, the snapper pieces. So 2 of these. 1, 2 of those. 4 pack, or 4 plate. Now 2 of the black circle. 1 and 2. All right, followed by 2 of those guys, right? So the build starts with, we snap these in here. So gentle. All right, put that in there. Boom. And it looks like we just go up and down. Okay. And then we put the gray full piece, holds the 2 pieces together. 1 and 2. So my 3D print's going to be done in a little bit. So when it's done, I will pull it out and let you guys see it. Hopefully it all looks good. From here, it looks like it's going okay. Okay, now these go in the center. The open end is on this side. All right, and then these, hold these in place, just like that. Okay, looks good, looks good. Got your gun turret, so to speak. And now this goes like this, and which allows it to, no, got this, okay. Apparently, this, yeah, there we go. Okay, and let's turn this around. No, I think it goes like that. And that snaps underneath here on this 4 piece right here. Jones! Hey, how you doing, bud? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Still building this monstrosity. All right, after 49. So how was your vacation, my friend? How was the vacation? Unless you're still on it, then that means it was pretty fantastic, right? So, all right, let's find some gray. Need 1 of these. 1 of these. Yes, yes, yes. All right, now the black. 1 of these pieces here. Now we need some red. Is it? Okay. I was wondering if it was or not. So let me change that right now. Let me see if this will do the trick. Okay, how about that? Hopefully that does a little better. So I just changed mics. I wasn't 100% sure if the mic was working or not, but now I know. So thank you very much. All right, so I have one of those, and I need the other side. So how was your vacation? All right, there we go. We got those two pieces. Let me get my binoculars on back on. All right, there we go. All right, so I have this, and it snaps on here, and this goes facing out. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, I need my two, one and two. These go over the edge. All right, all right. And then these finalize it. Right there. Dun, dun, dun. All right, here we go. Nice and easy. And that will, oh, hey. So we need to flip this around. That goes on the outside here. Very different build. Okay. Okay. I think that's just weird, but I kind of like it. So we'll put that there. Dun, dun, dun. And now we're doing the other side. As soon as I find the right pieces, there we go. So we have this guy here. Let's see. This guy here. One seat, one seat. Where is the gray clip? Probably in here somewhere. 1, 2. I'm dreaming about you. Alright, alright, alright. I'm not seeing this guy. Oh, there it is. Good. Okay, so we have that right there. La 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 la. Alright, and we have one of those, and we need the other side facing the other way. Right there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and then these two guys. 1 and 2. Alright, so here we go. Now let's put this together. Nice. Nice. Good. Good. So how was your vacation? All right, so we got these going. Now this will snap onto here like that. Gotta be careful, that's for sure. that. Let me get my little. Nice. Like what? What'd you do? Okay, we got that going. Oh, hey. This came off the back here. Right there. Okay. I'm not sure if that goes like this. Alright, that's on there. Man, these pieces are precarious on here. So, watch your stuff. What was the funnest thing you did? Alright, so now we're back to the gray. Since we're doing a lot of gray coming up, I'm just going to dump this one out. And this one out. Alright, looks like we're trying to do that. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we have this. I'll put that there. Dun, dun, dun. Now we're on action step 51. So we have the double, we have the 4, and we need the 1 on the inside. Where is the step on the inside? Put these over here. Alright, there we go. There's that. Oh, sorry, I don't need the inside, I need the outside. I need one of those. And followed by clip. Now we do the gold. Boom. And we have 2 of the circles. Nice. Okay. Boom. Oh, we do need this one. We need 2 of those. All right. And 2 of the white. So in the book it shows clear, but they didn't send clear, they sent white ones. And that's fine, because it makes it pop anyway, right? So, we take the 4, and this goes all over the edge here, and then this one comes out. Nice. I dig it, I dig it. You see any movies? Oh, it looks like I needed 2 of these. So, I go back here. So there's one, and we'll do the other one, just like that. All right, so we have those 2, and then these 2 of these. So I thought it was just 1, but it's 2. Snapping right along. Boom. Looks good. All right, and so these go on top of here with the white circle on top. So we do that twice, and each one will go on top of the gold piece, just like that. Okay. So boom, boom. Nice, nice, nice. All right, we got this going on, and this will go right above these. Nice. Well, good, man. I'm glad you had a good time. Glad it sounds like it was very relaxing, which is sweet. So who doesn't like a relaxing time? So good for you. I'm not jealous at all. I'm not jealous at all. I'm a little bit jealous. All right, so 4 pegs. 1, 2, 3, and Let me know. We're missing one, but that's all right. We got it around here somewhere. There it is. So this one has a hole in it, which I don't want to put a hole in one. So, oh, hold on. Oh, that was not dark enough. So I'm going to see if I can find one of these without a hole. I don't think I'm going to lose my mind over it, but like I said, there's different things that go on. So I'm going to double check all the gray. Double check, double check. Anyway, we got 4 of those. Let's see if I can swap that out. I need two double plates, 2 snapper thingies, 1 and 2. 2 housings for those. My cat does. My cat just wants to come in or she wants to go outside. So she's an indoor-outdoor cat. No, they used to. When they were younger, they'd hear me talking, like on the phone or something like that, and they'd want to get involved in everything. Now they're older, so 13 and 14, and just if they have to go to the bathroom, they'll want to go outside, or if they're outside, they'll want to come in. Dun-dun-dun. All right, so here we go. So we do 2 pegs here, 1, 2. All right, and we do this 2 times. So we have that, and we'll do this. So I guess right now we are using the hole. It won't look any different because it's all sealed up, so it won't matter. Okay, and I'll put this on top here, like that. And this one will go here like this. Nice, nice. Okay, snap these on. Gotcha. All right. All right. And then those will fit right on the top here, just like that. Okay. That one and this one. Now they're kind of chilled out today. We have overcast, threatening to rain. We rarely see the rain. We always get threatened. So overcast, so they're having their lazy rainy day deal. So I'm not jealous about that either. Yeah, mine did. Mine's 12, so she's not quite the young one anymore. She doesn't want to be bothered, except at nighttime when it gets cold. Then she wants to burrow in the bed and stuff like that. But when she was younger, she would tease the 2 dogs crazy, just crazy tease them. Like if they were running or if they were sleeping like they are now, she'd be up on the counter and she'd run across the top of them and run back up on the counter and just meow at them, meow meow meow. So not so much anymore. Now she's more into just lazing around the backyard, and they're more about lazing wherever I am. So it's cool. So they sleep more a lot now that they're older. All right, so 2 of these and 2 of those. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. So we got that. Boom, boom. And now this weird red one. Yep.
Yeah, they're all characters. They make me laugh every day. I'm sure your cat makes you laugh all the time as well. All right, so grab this. We put this on here like this. Boom. Good. Put this on here. That. And yep, pets are the greatest. But now that I'm older and stuff like that, I'm going to retire soon, so I can do this a lot more, right? So I'm going to retire. Gotcha. Um, Mine, so Mouse, she's not scared of anything, but she does not want to be bothered. She wants to hang out wherever we are. Like where I used to live, I'd have to walk down to the end of the street to get my mail. I lived on a big cul-de-sac, and we'd just there'd be a mailboxes at the beginning of it, so the mailman wouldn't have to drive all the way around the cul-de-sac. So the, I'd take the two dogs, and then Mouse would just follow along the road. She'd be hiding, but she'd follow all the way down and then follow us all the way back. So, and that was pretty peculiar and fun because she wouldn't run in the middle of the street. She'd like zip to the next hiding spot and then zip to the next hiding spot. So it was pretty funny. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, got that. All right, boom, boom. Looks good. Now we take 54. What the heck is this? I don't know what this is. Alright, so I got that. Okay, I'm just seeing where these go. Yeah, it was cool. She was like a ninja. But I already named her Mouse, so I couldn't call her something else. She was a tiny, tiny, tiny cat. So small that I couldn't take her home for about a month. She was underweight, but that was all right. Okay, let's see where we're at here. So I've got, let's go here. Yes, Ninja Cat. Ninja Cat for sure. This is a weird build, Joe. My roommate just walked by. He's working on Legos as well. He's doing a castle build, a mod. All right, so that looks kind of cool. Let's see. So it's intense. Don't know where you're going with it, but it's pretty sweet. All right, 55. With one of those, I'm going to pull these all out. See, I got the grays here, got the blacks here. Reds. All right, I'm running out of the black pieces, so what is going on here? Oh, I need one of these and then a double red. All right, got the double red. Now I need an 8-piece, so 1 8 and 1 4. Okay, let's see what we got going on. So we have the 4, we have brick here. And we have the block. Witchy, what you doing, bud? Okay. So this will go snaps here. Oh, I need one more 4. That'll go here. And this goes here. All right, so we got that going on. Boom. Now, get some more of the red. Okay, 1. I just bought 3 of the same. Hold on. So, tell you what, let me do this. Let's do the host scene. And actually, let's do the standards. So, I got this. Boom. So, since it's 3 in 1, I bought 3 of them. So, I can do one of these, one of these, and one of these. So, Costco is running a special that if you buy one, you get this for free with it. And since I want to build all 3 of these, I bought 3 of these, and they sent me 3 of these free. So I'm like, I'll do that for the same price. This was $90, $89.99, and so this was free. So I was like, all right, I'll just get 3 of these, and I'll just get extra parts for these. So I think I'm going to build this next to celebrate Halloween. But then I might just build one and not the other ones for a while. But after that, I think I'm going to do. I have the Haunted Mansion, and so it's back behind everything. But it's not the Monster Fighters one. It's the one that came out about a year ago. Cool, good. I'm glad. I'm excited for that. So I'm going to build this next, make the Haunted Mansion, and then probably build this as well with it. And then after that, we should be closer to Halloween. Let me see if I can pull some of this stuff down so you can see back behind me. It is right behind me. So, I got that. Got my man. All right, so there we go. So I am building this guy next. And I got the motor for it, so the elevator, you can crank up and down, or if you buy a motor for it, you can push a button and it goes up and down. So I'm pretty stoked on that one. That'll probably be during October. So I'll probably get this, see if we can finish it by the time Halloween hits. So that's what I'll be working on. How about you? What are you going to be working on next? Let's get these back to where we had it. So there we go. So what are you going to be working on next, man? All right. So we got this done. Now we're building this. So I need 2 of those. And let me see. So I need that. What's that? What'd you say? I talk about Lego? I do. You talking about on this channel? Yeah, yeah. So try to figure out whatever the conversation is going to be. A lot of times, it's hard to talk about specific stuff. Like when I was doing the review for the Superman movie and I was building the Superman Lego, it was hard to stay focused on the review while I'm trying to focus on the Lego thing. So I'll do more and more, and I'm sure I'll get better at it. But yeah, it's fun stuff. So this one, it's obviously it's not a Lego build, but it's still pretty intense build. All right, so I got that. I need a 3. Okay. 3 brick red. I need a, oh, here. Oh, yes, yeah, Lego. Sorry, yes. What's your next Lego build? Or do you have one yet? Have you decided to get one? So one of those and 4. Here we go. Boom. All right. So have this, that, and this goes here. And this go here. That. Okay. These go bottom here. 1, 2. Okay, looks good. Okay, so the Fantastic Four set, is that the one you're talking about, the same one that I built for the movie review with Galactus? Because because you were part of that. You were watching some of that. Badass. It's a very cool set. The helmet, that should be cool. That should be cool as well. All of those are pretty good. But I'm not the big car guy like you like to do. But they're still fun builds. Yeah. All right, so now we need 2 of these guys. 1, 2. 1 gray. All right, 1, 2, 2 plate. And need, see if I find it. Okay. All right, so that and the 4 brick, which is right here. The car, nice. Nice. Okay, so we got that going on. This with this here. Snaps right there. Okay, got that. Boom. Oh, didn't you say you like building the car stuff as well? The last time we were talking, or the time before? If not, there was another guy that was talking about the cars. What was on one of the shows with that? Some of them are badass looking, but I'm not a big fan of real stuff. Although there's the big black one that they have. looks like a cool version of a Batmobile, and so I'm like, I might have to get that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Got that. This, and this snaps in there, keeps it together, and this goes underneath like this. Okay. Whew. So weird. These are weird builds, but weird builds. Okay. So we got that going on. Now we're moving on. 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I need a 6 right there. 1, 6. An angle. Corner. I need the corner. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. That would be too big for me, for sure. Although I did build the Batmobile, and that's pretty big. But it's Batman. I got to build it. It's Batman. Okay. That corner, this guy, and then now, there we go. One of those. Oh, I need 2 of these. Okay. La 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 la. So are you back at work now? Are you back to working? Or are you still just chilling and relaxing? So you don't like the Technic, or you just don't like the big ones? Okay, that looks good. Now we need to get one of those, 2 of these guys. 1, 2. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. I feel you. I feel you. Okay, one of those, and boom. Okay, boom. All right, moving along. Oh, all kinds of stickers on this one. On this section here, all kinds of stickers. So get ready for the sticker thing. All right, so I have. Okay. So I need the 7 goes across this right here, and boom, and this goes flat across. 1, 2, that. Okay, we get this going on, making it all smooth for sticker action. Oh, this goes here. All right. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell on some of these. And that goes there. Okay, that looks good. I have this one left. Where does that go? Oh, right here. Okay. All right, I think I got this. No. When is that coming out? Uh, Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. That that's when the Enterprise is coming out, the Star Trek Enterprise. So I will look for the Death Star, unless you got a link that you could throw in the chat. If so, awesome. If not, I'll find it. 7. Okay, number 7, Dave. Number 7. There we go. Okay. Okay, that looks good. All right, that's 1. And on the top, we put number 3. Number 3. Right here, like this. Okay, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see if we can get this to go. Okay. How much? Oh, oh God. Oh, right. Oh, are they? That's well, as you probably already know, that's why I get them. It's because I love the minifigs. So if I was going to spend that much money, I would get the last Death Star they did, the whole $800 one, the big dealio. I would get that first. But I'll take a search and look at it and stuff like that before my next build, and we'll chat about it. But I still want to see it for sure. I think the next one I'm going to buy is probably the Black Pearl. So probably the pirate ship, the Black Pearl. Both my roommate and I are probably going to get it, and then I'll probably get 2 Enterprises. One I can put away and one I can build. Mainly because I want all the characters and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see. Can you still? Yeah, you hear me? There we go. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Gotcha. So, well, I guess the numbers on the minifigs will differentiate from the older ones, right? I mean, if they're the same figures, which is cool, but so they'll just have different numbers on them. So that'll be cool. That would be cool. 40 figures, man, but for $1,000. I'm not a big enough Star Wars fan to spend that kind of money on a Lego. At least I don't think I am. Unless something pops up with it that I'm like, oh, I gotta get it. You know. All right, so got this. Now I need sticker number one. All right, sticker number one, perfect. All right, so put this on there. No, not quite. Yeah, yeah, me too. It looks awesome. And the Enterprise, they actually had the Enterprise build at one of the cons, and my other roommate went and saw it and said it was amazing. So that's cool. Here in well, not here, but in Denver. That's only a couple hours away. At the Fan Con that was last month, I think, or maybe the beginning of this month. Not all that long ago, maybe a month ago. All right, so the last one, number five. We got seven. Where does number five go? I think I'm missing something here. I think I'm missing something here because number five sticker goes there. Let me see what that is. Five. Oh, it goes on the end piece. That's all. It's not. It doesn't go on the side. It goes on the end piece. All right. Cool. Nice. Good. Were you? Did you read the comics? Did you read the comics at all? All right. So now we're on 60. We have that going on. I need one, one. Okay. And one of these guys. One, two. Let's see. One of these. Bam. We need a great finisher, and then this guy here. All right. So here we go. So we have this. This goes on here pretty well. That will go here. Gotcha. Yeah, I love building it. I didn't think I would, but I wanted to get something that was a Lego for the movie, and so I could do the review for the movie. But I totally enjoyed it. You know, I got it set up somewhere. It's in my settings there. So I need to give you a tour of what I've built so far. So maybe we'll do that. If I finish this and you're still around, I'll see if I can. Actually, I'll have to do it later because I'll see if I can hook up my phone, and that way I can carry it around. That would be kind of super. So we have this here. Yeah. So when I'm done with this here, it's going to take a while. I'm almost done with this section. I was going to try to do the next section, but I don't think I'll have time to do it. We've been going so going on almost 20 minutes shy of 2 hours, which isn't bad. Um, but next time I'll figure out how to hook my phone up because I know you can do it, and so I'll hook my phone up and just do the tour, and that'll be cool as hell. All right, we got that going on. Turning the page, yay! All right, so now we have this guy. I think I messed up on something here. It doesn't look exactly the same. Oh, I had two more. That's why. Okay, so we're good. I just need two more of these guys. So one, two, and they go. One goes here like that, and then this one goes here like that. So kind of at an angle. So we're back in business here. All right, let's get the orientation on this. This way, right? Yep, this way. Boom. And then this will fit right here. All right, let's see, let's see. I'm not sure how that works like that. Oh, I have to pull these down. Oh, hold on, one of them did come off. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm popping that off so I can get this back on. There we go. And now I'm going to turn this down. Put them like that. All right. And now this. Ooh, this is going to be a tough snap-in piece. There we go. Hmm. Yeah, this is tough. I don't see how this fits in there. So it's like this needs to be slid over somewhere else. Although it looks fine. All right, this is it. How do I have that in there? So maybe I do it like this. Didn't lose everything. Just this guy here, which is good. Okay. Boom, boom. All right, so I got that in there. It's kind of weird. It's at an angle, but it's there. Woo! That was tough. Made me nervous, but that's okay. It looks good. So as you can see, it's definitely big and bulky, right? Big and bulky. So, right, right. You know what? And that's what I thought was going to happen. Since they're in a different parallel universe, they got to make it to the universe where all the other heroes are, because Marvel is condensing all of them to just one universe. And so I figured, what are you doing, Witchy? What are you doing? Sorry, my dog kind of barked. The one that's going blind. So, what's going on? What time is it? Is it almost feeding time? Let me finish this. So I figured he was going to destroy that universe, and they were going to take off in their ship to go through, right? But he seemed kind of weak in the movie, right? He was just like, I never felt like I never felt like the Earth was threatened in any way. It just didn't come across that way. He looked badass. He looked fantastic, but there was no danger, right? No sense of danger ever. So, but we'll see what happens. We shall see. All right, part two, the other side. Let's get the other side going. So one, two, two of these guys. One, two, 8, and a 4. All right, so two of these. 1 and 2. So this goes underneath here. Boom. All right, so this goes here. That, like that. Okay, so we got that piece going on. Looks good. Need one square block. One, 2. What am I looking for today? Not that one. This one. So that, a 3. There we are. All right, one of these angles and one of the bigger angles. Hmm. All right, so we got that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and where goes 5. Okay, so we have this here. These go on underneath. Oh, I need 2 of those. So that goes on underneath here. This goes on this side here. That. Okay. This goes here. Right, right. The food guys. Yeah, there is that. It was just different. It felt like So I enjoyed the comic books way back when, but the problem with the comics was the same issue in the movie. It was just like, okay, this happened. The characters are all cool, but their story, although as infinite as the stories usually are, I mean, they deal. Fantastic Four deals with everything, right? And they deal with that. And Silver Surfer was badass. They all the actors were badass, but I just didn't feel the threat there. So we'll see what happens. Apparently, Reed Richards is going to be in charge of the new Avengers when they all get together. So there's more to the story. Like I said in my review, it reminded me of the very first Star Trek film, which was just a setup to everything. It was boring. It wasn't boring, and Fantastic Four movie wasn't boring, but it didn't have a lot of action in it, right? So I think it was just a big setup for what's coming, and I think that that's important because now we have little Richards, little baby Richards, and we'll see where it goes. I'd like to see the Thing do a lot more. He didn't do much but destroy buildings, so we'll see where it goes. All right, so we got this. Boom. Two of the grays. 1, 2. Mm-hmm. And 1, 2 top. I need another 2. There's another 2 brick here. There it is. Boom, right there. One of these. One of these. And then 1 gray. And 2 corner actions. So 1 and 2. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So this here. Boom. Boom. Okay. And we have this. This goes here. Here. That. Nice. And oh, hold on. So we got that. We have this here. So, okay. Come on, get in there. Put these on first. Okay, got that. Snug as a rug, bug in a rug. Got this going. And now these go facing down. Just like this and like that. Okay. Boom. Got that. Now we need to put the areas for the stickers. So I need 2 of these big guys. 3 2s. My red 2s. Right, is it 3? Oh, 1. So I just need 1. That's good because I was having a hard time even finding any. So oh no, I do need 3 2s. Huh. All right, let's make sure. So I got this. All right. So that's like, yep. So that's like that. Looks good. Now 3 2 tops here. I don't have any more 2s. Let's see here. Are you sure they're red? Yeah, it looks red. I have a lot of the gray ones. Okay, wonder if I was supposed to use the red ones earlier, but now there's gray. I might have to just go gray. So I don't see any more twos. Let me see here. Let me see here. Well, I got 3 reds there. All right, so let me find another bag of red blocks. Hold on one second. So this has been the irritating point of this build, for sure, is it doesn't have all the pieces you need. So I'll see if I have them. If not, my roommate might have them. He has a crap ton of bricks. Hey, Joe. So, okay. I thought I did, but maybe I did not. Maybe I thought I did. So hopefully my roommate has some of these. He has tons of all of them, but I have 3 extra gray bricks that I don't see we use anywhere, but we might. So let me just look in my backup buckets here. Let's see. I'm not seeing them. All right, so I'll be right back. I need to go see if my roommate has any of these that are red. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned, my friends. Stay tuned. Let me put this on. So be right back. Um, well, those are probably the best of all of them. So you want to see the Avengers like all the way through to the end game, like with Thanos, right? You want to see that whole block. The nice thing about the older ones is it introduces you to all the heroes. So if you don't want to see the introduction, they're not really key to anything, although there's parts that pertain to everything. So you're talking about I think it's about 23 movies, and every now and then, like every couple of years or so, I watched from the beginning all the way through to the end. So like the very first one, uh, would it be Captain America? I think, yeah, because Captain America kind of takes place before all the other ones. And then, so find online to watch them in order. So if you want to see how they came to be and the small little nuggets that'll be sprinkled in there that lead to the end game, don't miss them. If you don't, then Iron Man, uh, you can watch any of them, or you don't have to watch any of them at all. So the first 3 Iron Men, it's just how he became Iron Man in some individual stories. So, um, but do watch like in the Captain America, you get to see learn about Bucky and stuff like that, which is real important. But it's not necessary. So you don't have to watch the first 3 Iron Mans, although they're all good. The second one's probably the weakest, but they're fantastic. Um, the first Captain America, not important to the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, but it's important. So you don't have to see that one if you don't want. You don't have to see the Thor, um, but then start watching like Captain America, the second one, which is Winter Soldier. That one probably starts off where you get into the Infinity Gauntlet stuff. So start with the second Captain America movie, Civil War. It has a lot of everybody in it, and then don't miss any from there. The rest are key to the adventures thing. So anything before the second Captain America movie, you might not need to see it. But it's still, they're good movies. They're really good movies. So it's your call. Start at in the second Captain America movie, and you can move up from there if you want. But you're only missing like 4 movies, and they're all fun to watch. So I'll be right back. I need to see if my roommate has this little bugger in red. So thanks. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put this on. Be right back. So let me go with, yeah. Have you seen any of the Marvel movies at all? Like the older ones? All right. I'll be right back, guys. Hang on. Hang on. What? We'll go outside? All right. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. All right, guys. I'm back. My roommate had the 3 red pieces, so that's very, very cool. Nice. So let's gotcha. Venom is not at all part of the Thanos storyline, so the Avengers stuff. So you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, you can go pretty much. everything from the second Captain America movie, Civil War, uh, through the end of Endgame. Those are all have something to do with the stone or with the Infinity War. So any of those will work. All right, let's get moving on this. So I got these three here. I've got the 6 plate. I need an angle. There it is. Boom. And now, let's see. Oh, I got you. Well, the big storyline is the Thanos thing, the Infinity War. That's the big storyline, and then everything after that is kind of, just takes place in their own little part thing, and there's repercussions. But um, I think the best of them were the first ones. Like the first Iron Man was fantastic. The second Iron Man was fun, but wasn't as good as the first one. The third Iron Man was awesome, was amazing. Um, so Thor, the first one was interesting. It wasn't a strong movie, but it was still good. The first Captain America was fantastic. So you don't want to miss those, and you do want to see those in a particular order. So do yourself a favor, man, and enjoy the movie. Start from the beginning. So find online the not the release order, but the order of the movie series itself, and you'll enjoy all those old ones. They're just fantastic. So I thought it was the later ones. Like I wasn't a fan of the Venom movies. They were fun, but I wasn't a fan. And then the Black Panther movie, the second one, I didn't care for all that, because Chadwick had passed away and stuff, and the movie was weak. Although it did introduce Namor, or however they pronounce his name, the Submariner. And that was cool. The whole people underneath there. So there's some good pieces of it, but all the first stuff of the Marvel movies, man, I think were by far the best ones. So you don't have to watch them, but they're great movies for sure. Boom, boom, boom. And now the pizza pie. There we go. So let's get this going. All right, we got that. And this will go on the side here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. They're still good movies, even if you know the ending. So. So hmm. Okay. So this goes here. Mm-hmm. All right. So maybe that's one of. Huh. All right. So we got that going. So we have this here on the end, and we have the double right there. So we have that there. Boom. And we have the 6 goes there. This here, and this goes here. All right, so we have that going on. Looks good. And now I need, so we have one going this way and one going the other way. There we go. Oh, we got two of those. There's one. All right. So we have that. That. I need a flat plate. 3 flat plates. And we need this guy and one of these fancy corners. Here we go. So now we smooth all this out. All right, so this goes here, right there like that. Okay, that goes there. All right, so that goes there. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. Oops. This will go here like this. So smooth that out. Yep. This guy, that right there. And then this guy goes here. Smooth that out. And this goes on the corner piece here. And now we get into the sticker lands. All right, let's put some stickers on these bad boys. Okay, keep going, going, going. So 8 goes across. Find 8. There it is. All right, so 8 goes across here. Oh, all right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with me. Have a good rest, and I will see you next time. Hopefully, the timing will be good. Thanks, man. All right. All right. Thanks, man. So. Got that. Nice, nice. All right, looking good here. It's looking good. Got the stickers going on. Now I need sticker 2. Yeah, sticker 2. Right here. All right, so put this on. Okay. Looks good, looks good. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so that's it for the stickers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so moving on. Now we keep building onto this guy here. We have one of these, and got this one here. Boom, and a grate. There we go, the grating, and this here, and this guy. So we have that going on, that going on. These, so I need two of these. One and two. Hold on, guys. So my dogs want to get fed, which I don't blame them. It's been a long day, and I appreciate them chilling out. All right, so I need one more of these guys. There it is. This will go here. This goes up top here. Boom. This will go right here. And now this goes right here. All right, that looks good. You know what though? You know what? I think I put this on backwards. A little bit backwards. Mm, no, I didn't. All right, I didn't. It all looks good. Freaking myself out a little bit. All right, so this one will hook on right here. And that goes right there. So, okay. Let's get this back on there. Oh, come on now. Just like that. Okay, like that. Hold on. Piece popped off. Find it. That'll go here. All right. So does that hang over? It does. All right. So this is definitely a challenge. The other one was a challenge as well. So let's put this, push this down, push this back that way. Okay. And hold on to something. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to do this way. So that way it won't pop off. I'm trying to find something that's solid-ish that I can push on here. Okay. All right. Looks good so far. So there we go. Nice, nice, nice. And I'm almost done here, but what I need to do is take another 5 minutes. Sorry, guys. We're almost at the end of the sections here. And I need to feed the dogs. I didn't realize that it's an hour past their meal time, so no wonder they're bothering me to feed them. Anyway, it'll take me about 3 or 4 minutes, so I'm going to go on a 5 minute deal, but I'm sure I'll be back before then. So hang out, hang loose, and hang tight. Mouse. All right, guys. Sorry it took me a couple minutes longer than I wanted it to. But we're almost done with the group three. Thank God, I'll tell you. So let's see where we're at here. Got that going. All right, so this is all looking good. Let's change the view. I'm going to go to the boom and think. Let me move the camera a little bit. Let's go to the medium. Oops, wrong one. I want that there. We want this one to Actually, let's go wide. We'll go wide on that, right? We'll do a close up. Hold on. We'll just because I'm building about right there. So we'll do that just so you can see what's going on, which makes sense. All right, we have that going. Let's do these. So one and it says two. Oh, the different place. So one and two. For these guys, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 4 wrenches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. All right, so these all go in here, up and down. So, um, okay, so my cat has already eaten, and she doesn't eat a lot at one time. She tends to snack on. I give her, she only eats the meow mix, and then I give her the tender whatever morsel thing that is just little snacky things. So I'll give her a handful of meow mix. She doesn't eat any of the high end stuff. She just refuses. The crappier the food, that's what she wants. So I give her a handful of meow mix, and then I'll get a few, like maybe 5 or 6 of the little treats. And so I'll drop one on the tabletop where she eats, and she'll eat that one, and then I'll put the rest in the bowl. So now she won't go to the bowl until I drop that one kernel to get her started, which cracks me up. So cats, can't beat them, can't join them. They won't let you do Jack Diddley. But they sure are funny, and I love the heck out of mine. So, all right, so we have these guys like mini arm things, and they're going to go. I was wondering when we were going to get around to these, so we're going to snap these right here. I'm going to go down. There we go. Boom. And all right, so we got that going on. So the flaps, the flappities. Okay, we got that. We have this guy. And then now we need 2 of these peg clamps and one. Oh, this just floors me, right? All right, so I need, oh, so it's the tail. There we go. So one of those. So, all right, so put these 2 on the end, or on the top here, and then we square it up by putting this on the bottom here. So, hold on, Witchy. Hold on. So the dogs are wanting in. And let's see. So this goes like that. All right, cool. And so now we're at the top. Okay, and it fits right here. Ah! All right, mayday, mayday. This goes back on here, like this. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I was like, where did this piece come from? And it goes right here. All right, so we got that. We're good. It's all good-ish. Okay, so we have that going. Now we need to do, well, my dogs are wanting in, so let me go let those in. I'm not going to go on be right back thing. It's only going to take me 30 seconds, unless they're not at the door and they're just pretending to be. All right, guys, come on in. Come on. Now, come on now. All right, guys. So my dogs need some water, so it's going to take me another 30 seconds or so. I'll be right back. All right. Coming down the line, coming down the stretch. Woo! All right, next piece is, where is the next piece? So we got that on, we got that on, we got that on. So now we do this piece here, which is going to require some stickers, which is fine. So 1, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, so here we go. So this will go this way. Okay. And this snaps onto here like that. And it snaps on like this. Okay, and now we put a sticker on it. We do sticker 43. Come on down. You are the next contestant. So you better make this right. All right, here we go. Let me get my attachamentos. All right, so that's close enough. All right, so there we go. So now we have this, and it fits on the piece that we just put in, which is, I don't know where we put that. Where did we put that piece? Oh, hey, it fell off. That's why we're missing it. I'm like, where'd it go? So it goes right here. Whew. It doesn't want to fit in for the moment. So hold on. Let me see if I can push these on there. I might have to take this apart and build it on there, which is fine also. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this apart real quick, and I'll just put these pieces on and snap it together on there. All right, so this goes back here. I'm going to hold it like this so I can get it on there, and then we'll push it down. Okay. All right, I got it at too much of an angle. There we go. So got that one. So that might be enough. Let's see if we can. Nope. All right, so got that. I need to put this next piece on. It goes like this. So that fit very well. So now I need to put these on. And that's just how we got to do it on this build sometimes. Not a big deal. Definitely teaches you to just calm the hell down and do what you need to do, for sure. Okay, so we got that in. All right, this is a little bit challenging only because I can't get a nice grip on it. There we go. All right, so we got that in, and now this part goes right here. So I'm going to angle it up a little bit like that. Okay. Looking good, kind of snugging it all in there. And there we go. All right. Oh, hey, am I missing this piece here? Yeah, where did that piece go? Oh, it's way over here. So let me put this piece back on, which goes right there. Okay. All right, guys. It looks like, is my 3D print done? I don't know yet. I'm going to see here in a second. Let's take a look. Do I have it open? No, I'm going to look. See if it's finished. I think there's still white that needs to go on there, so it's probably just changing filament. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like it's changing the filament to the white. So I'm doing, most people, it's a chromophane. It's a chromophane, and I'm getting ready for the Halloween stuff. So this one is a Bela Lugosi, or Bela Lugosi. And yeah, I've only got about 35 minutes, so the rest is the glow-in-the-dark white that's going on. And when it's done, we should be finishing with this about the same time. I'll pull it up and show you that, and that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so getting all these pieces back hooked up in there. Whew, so far so good. And now we have action step 72. All right, we got, let's see here. We need a red, one thin, I call them the thin lantern. Boom. This one here, I don't know what to call that. The one piece, the other piece. Okay. Got this. I need a 4. We have this one, and now we need one of these clips. So let's see how we do this. So we have the red. This guy goes right here. Boom. Straighten it out. This piece goes. Alright, so I have that. This goes here. Hey, no barking. So I think my other roommate came in. Let me take a quick look. What? There's nobody here. Okay. So what happens there is Shasta will see something across the mountain range. It could be, so my view is of a golf course right here. It just happens to be where I rented. I didn't buy the house. But so Shasta will see everything and anything and do a little alert like, hey, hey. And of course, Wichita, you can barely hear anymore. And could no way, no how see that far away. He sees shadows, I'm pretty sure. Movement is what he catches now. But he does his like alert, alert, doing his job, right? So I think Shasta does that just to watch him do that, which cracks me up. All right, moving on. So we got this piece going on. All right, and let's see, we have this here. Oh, hey, sorry, it doesn't go like that. It goes like this. And this goes on the end here like this. Okay, so I think this is what we're looking at. So 1, 2, 3, yep, there we go. And now this goes right on the top here. Boom. This will go here to finish it off. Something like that. Weird build warning. Okay, and now this climbs the whole kit and caboodle. Boom. Keeps it in place. And this guy goes on the ends like this. Interesting, weird. Interesting, but weird. Okay, moving on. Look at this, the last page of group bag 3 that had 1,000,005 bags. All right, so we need two of these bricks here. I'm going to slide this over here. Two of these. One, two. One of these guys. Okay, now one of the clips it clips into, so the hinge, the full hinge. Two of the finalized designer deals, and one square. All right, so, and we're going to be building onto this. So first we put this on top of this. And sync it up, and then yeah, all right. So now this will go here to finish up the build. So we have that piece there, and then this will go on top of here, like that. So we have a space there, but it goes like this. Interestingly interesting. Oh wait, nope, sorry, doesn't go over the space. It goes over like this. It hangs over that side. Okay. All right. And now these two click together, and we put the finalized pieces on the edge here. All right, so we got the hinge going on, and now let's see where the hinge goes. Hold on. Obviously, I've got something going crazy here, so I'm going to pull this off. Oh, sorry. We're still good. It's just I went down instead of over. I'm like, hold on there, buddy. All right, so now we have this. Yep. Oh, and this goes. Where does this go? How does that go on there? One, two. Oh, you know what? So this, I got this on one tier too many. I wasn't sure if I did or not, but I am now. So let's pop that off. So we're going to have to place that a little bit. Okay, got it. And that comes down one, so it's more level like this, which makes more sense, right? And now this will go here. Okay, it looks like my two dynamic duos are getting ready to have a tussle. They do like to wrestle, even though they're 13 and 14. They love wrestling. Okay. All right, now this goes here, and let me see. Looks like this will go right. No barking, guys. None of that's necessary. All right, so that goes up top there. Looks very cool. All right, now I'm assuming we're going to do this side next. Okay. All right, so yes, we are. So we need this. We need two squares. One, two, one thin lantern. Okay, this guy. An angle, four square. Right, this and this guy right there. Okay, look at that. So now we have the one square, and on top of it goes like this. This will go here. Right? Is that what I did before? Yeah. And that goes there. This doesn't fit exactly. All right, so we got that. I don't think I put it on that way before, the last one. So I'm going to take a look here. But ultimately, it didn't matter. So we'll see if it does matter, and we'll go from there. So we have this, and this goes. Oh, that's what I did before. Okay, so this guy. I did the exact same issue I did last time. So boom, boom. And then this will go here. All right. Okay, there we go. No wonder I didn't remember doing that because I didn't do that. So they're going, I don't recall that. All right, so let's pop this off real quick, if we can. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but this goes on the end. There we go. So that'll go there. There we go. You got that going on, that going on. And now this guy goes right here. And remember that we level it off, so it's level, which is fantastic. And this will go here to smooth that out. All right. I think I had got an extra one of those for some reason. Okay, now this goes back here like this. Okay, bada boom. And no sticker because we had to put these on. All right, so we have this, and it's waiting now. I'm going to slide this over here ever so gently. Okay, we have these two finalized pieces. Boom, boom. Okay, and then that will go right there because that bends down. Okay, and let me see, one. Yep. So I got this guy. I need one more square right here. So these go right like that. Right there. And that goes there. Okay. So there we are. And this will go right here. Pop this up a little bit. This needs to just a touch. Okay. And one hangs off, so I guess it does not matter. Ugh. Ugh. Tell you what, it's a nerve-wracking build sometimes. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. So I'm going to put this here. All right, that's there. Now this would go right inside here. All right, there we go. Tell ya, challenging, challenging. Okay, let's see if we can get this down on there. So hold on to the thing, Dave. Hold on, hold on. And this goes this way, right? Yep, it does. There we go. Boom. Not quite as, so I'm going to move this one. So I have this one's up just a touch. So I'm going to move it back to hide this. I think that's how it's supposed to go anyway. Yeah, it is. So nope. Actually, you know what? No, this is too far back. So, all right. So that one was right. So this next one I put in is a little further back. So not a big deal. I'll just raise it up a little bit. Nope. There we go. All right. So now they're even Steven. Boom. Whew. All right. So now we got that in. Now we get the head. Yeah, buddy. Or the helmet, not the head. The helmet, right? Okay. So I need two of these guys, one, two, and then two of these, and they will go right like this, right like that, and then they snap on here, and now these will go actually this one doesn't want to go all the way in like the other one did. So let's see if I can get, I don't know that it matters. Yeah, there we go. Yep, this is much better. All right, it looks like the print is done. So when I'm done with this here, if you want to hang out for a couple more minutes, I'll bring over the 3D uh, portrait thing I did for Halloween. It's Bela Lugosi. So now where this goes, okay, so this will snap right into here. Let's just hope for the best, right? Did I get it in? One's in. So we're going to do this. Well, oops. Put this back here. All right, got that. All right, and that seems to be in there. All right, so snap these here. Boom. So there we go. All right, we have the headpiece. Yay! Looks pretty cool. And now, all right, let me see. So now, yeah, we turn it this way. This is the way it needs to be. And now we're going to put in some other pieces. Oh, no, no, no. It's already in. It is already in. So it snaps into place here. All right, so let's see. Goes like that and like that. Huh. All right, let's see what we get here. So these guys, all right, so this is going to be the challenge. So it goes through the center hole and then the first hole here. So let's see what we get. Man, this is going to be a tough push because everything else is so wobbly. All right, let's see what we got. Got that one in. Got that one. Or not in, but keep breaking pieces off with my hands here. All right, so hold on. Come on now. Don't be like that. Snap in there. Of course, we'll just do it this way then. Ah, damn it. All right, so it doesn't want to. So I'm just basically starting over on this guy here. All right, so this will go there like that. This goes here like that, and then this snaps on like that. Okay, now let's put this back on. Oh, what a mother! What a mother! Let me get back in the picture here. So we have this. All right, so I'm gonna have to put this in like that. Ish. So let me just do it this way. All right, so that's in there. Live with it. Okay, and this is on there. There we go. Man, I'll tell you, this is tough. Wish there was a way to take this piece out, but there's not. So we got. Come on. So where we can. I don't think that'll work either. So I'm gonna snap these back in. See, I'm just crushing everything on this side. see if I can do that this way. Alright, so that piece just keeps coming off. It's not frustrating. Not in the slightest. Stupid thing. Well, I'm going to take this one off and see if I can just push it in there because it doesn't want to go in. Alright, so now that's in a little bit, which is hopefully enough. I don't see how this is going to work this way though, so we'll see. Yeah, it won't. Alright. But what I can do is I can probably press this a little bit so that'll fit in there, hopefully. Alright, so this is a challenge. Try it again, try to watch where the hands go. If I could, I would pull, maybe I should pull this outside stuff off and do it that way. I might have to, we'll see. That just, there we go, we got the one. Alright, got him. Oh man. Oh man. Of course there we go. Alright, so I can go up like that, and that's fine. This can go up like that as well, and that's fine. Alright, so I got that. Still have this piece that came off, but that's okay, it keeps coming off, so I'll just hold my horses. And let's get number two. Number two leg. Let's do this. Now at least I have a leg to push against. Alright, I might have to put the second piece in first. And these just, they're not snug. I mean, they're in there, but they're not holding. Well, that helps. So let's do that. Right. Much easier than the other side was. Okay, we got that going. Let's put this piece back in right here. Okay, so that goes up that way. Put this up. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Ha, 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 ha. All right, so all we got left are the arms, and all the flaps are flappity flapping. Make sure, yes, bag number 4, which will not happen today. Maybe tomorrow. Now I've got the momentum, we have the arms left, and buddy, that'll be fantastic. So, what time is it right now? Let's see, today we've spent, so this part, for just the last little bit, took us, what is that, 3 hours? More than that, probably. All right, so Sorry, I have to get back here. All right, yeah, we're at 3 hours, so that's good. It's a good stopping point. So I'll have session 10. So what I have left is this bag, this bag, this one, and then this one with it too. So I keep forgetting that this is open, so I might have lost a piece or so. So, but that's all right. I've lost so many other pieces already. So, oh, got some lightning going on. All right, so we're on the final bag. So there's 4 bags of group 4, and we'll knock that out. But let's take a look at the chromophane that I did. All right, so hold on, just a bonus little thing, and we're going to put this on the standard scene. We have that going on. All right, guys, so I'm just doing the chromophane. Pulling it off. I'm going to turn off the lights and see if we can get any kind of actual thing here. But it looks pretty cool. I kind of dig it. This might be my favorite one. So I got the black light going just to get some color here, and I'm going to show you all. So let me see. I guess we're going to be over here, right? So I'm just shining it up and get some of the black light going. Man, this is an impressive one. I like this one a lot. A lot. So blowing it up. Do this. Actually, what I'm going to do is move Mr. Hulkbuster and put this in. Let me get us a little bit closer here. So we're going to do the close-up of standard close-up. Okay, you ready? So here we go. Boom. So there it is. So you got the black light there. So you got the white. So it looks like it's flaring out. It's not. It's actually white. What you see is white is actually white. So it's glow in the dark white. And then you have the green shadow stuff. So there you go. That's probably a little bit better view. So, which is pretty fantastic. I've done a few of them, and there's some great ones, but I think this one is by far my favorite now. But anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out, and look forward to finishing up this monstrosity monster piece. I'm pretty stoked for it, so that's pretty good. And so look for tomorrow. I certainly can see myself trying to knock these 4 bags out tomorrow. And we'll go from there. Have a great night. Appreciate you following along and checking things out.